For more than 70 years, Southside Elementary has stood as a place of learning, but today this building is showing its age.
The kids are going to wonder, like, why do other schools look nice and shiny and our school just continues to deteriorate? We have staff members who deserve just as much as those other staff members. They work really hard, just as much as our kids, and we want them to have the equal opportunity that the other students have in our district.
For starters, let's take a look at the kitchen where rusty pipes leak, the sinks clog, and the floor beneath workers' feet is falling apart.
So here in the kitchen, there are lots of issues with just the drainage that we have. We have missing floor tiles. We also have older equipment that's harder for the ladies. They sometimes feel like they pull an arm trying to open some of these things. So it's just not as up to date as the other campuses in our district.
Walk down the hallways and look up. Ceilings bear the scars of decades of wear. There are ceiling leaks, and leaks don't end there.
There's lots of leaks within like the windows, because the windows are really old, or there's actually like holes where we have like, rodents or ants. We've had snakes and bats, and so it's a constant, like, we've got to figure out, where the priority need is that morning. I think that our teachers do a fabulous job with trying to, motivate the kids and telling them, it's okay, this is a normal thing. We're just gonna, clean up. But I think that if they were able to focus on just instruction, it would help our students tremendously.
It's just not equal if you go to other schools. So compared to like storage in my classroom compared to the storage at some of the other schools, places for me to keep extra things for my students. It kind of becomes quite the downer amongst the staff. Hopefully that doesn't lead into the kids. Of course, we don't want them to feel that vibe, because we want them to love coming to school regardless of what our school is like or looks like.
The district spends thousands of dollars every year to keep the school operational. Some of the classrooms are filled to capacity, leaving little space for small group instruction or one-on-one support. That's because these were built to classroom square footage standards in the 1950s, not the standards of today. The classroom spaces at Southside are smaller than more modern schools. The outside of the school has issues as well.
If you look over there, you can see how half of the blacktop floods when it rains. So lots of just issues that, our kids aren't able to use the playground as fully as they should be.
The school is so dated, a very important security film can't be used on the windows.
So for example, here at Southside Elementary, we cannot install the intruder film on these windows like we're doing across the district. These windows are so old and outdated, it won't accept the film. What the intruder film does is it slows down an intruder from being able to break the window and get in, and gives us time to move people to a safe area or even engage the intruder while he's trying to get through the window.
I mean, you can look right here. They have put like boarding on the other side of it, but you can see how this is broken. Again, very, very dusty and old. And then the classroom windows here too, those also were not given the security film on them.
And the AC is an issue throughout the school.
I would just love for people to come and see our school. We'd love to welcome you to come and see the overcrowded classrooms, to see the facilities that are starting to truly fall apart. But again, the teachers, we do the best that we can with what we have. And the children, some of our children know no different, because it's the only school they've ever gone to.
I think once I got this position, I was able to tell a lot of people that I worked at Southside. And the amount of people that said back to me, oh, I went to school there, was really great. And it's hard for me not to respond with, it still looks the same as when you went to school here. So that's something that, I just want to get out there, is that other schools, yes, they're nicer, yes, they're more secure, yes, they're safer for other kids, but our kids deserve the same education as those other kids, and they don't deserve, to come to a building that's over 70 years old.